We've been reporting this morning Chinese-Australian writer Yang Heng-jun has been detained in China just hours before Defence Minister Christopher Pyne flies to Beijing.
Our China correspondent Bill Birtle says it's still unknown on what grounds the 53-year-old is being detained.
The Australian embassy over here, through the Department of Foreign Affairs, confirming overnight that it's been notified that he has been detained, but quite a lot of details missing. Australian diplomats saying that they're still trying to clarify with Chinese authorities what exactly Dr. Yang has been detained for. And one of the interesting things is he went missing on Saturday morning. According to a good friend of his, that's when he was detained. So it's now been 5 days and Australian diplomats are yet to have access to him. Now, under a consular agreement between Australia and China, they're supposed to be able to visit any Australian citizen detained within that 5-day period. So that's pretty much all the information that we have. There's plenty of speculation as to the reasons for his arrests, but at the moment, Australian diplomats are scrambling to clarify that themselves with Chinese counterparts.
What do we know about Dr. Yang's background?
Yang Heng-jun is a very interesting figure. He originally worked for China's government, some say in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but one of his friends previously in Beijing, now based in the US, claims that he may have actually once upon a time worked for Chinese state security, but that was many years ago. He subsequently left, gained Australian citizenship in the early 2000s, and then became quite prominent on the Chinese internet for publishing spy novels online. He's also been a very prominent blogger and a fairly outspoken figure on the Chinese Twitter community. However, nobody really views him as a strident critic of the Chinese Communist Party. In fact, in recent years, he's been based in New York with his wife, and friends and former acquaintances all say that he's pretty comfortable both with Chinese officials and also in the West. So he's not really being seen as an outspoken figure, and a friend of his said to me he doubts that his online writings are the reason for his arrest.
Our China correspondent Bill Birtle's there. Thousands